Hello, whoever is going to watch this later. I just joined. I'm going to talk about difference between dental crowns and dental veneers. I'm going to wait a few minutes for more people to join in. In the meantime, it's a very nice Sunday here in Melbourne, 34 degrees or so, which is unlikely because all it has been was just cold. So we're going to drive to Chadstone to get a bag or get a bag exchanged. But on the way, I thought that it's a good idea to have a live session because I can just do these whenever I'm, free, I guess. And I bought a gimbal, like a stabilizer of the phone, to be able to hold it while I walk so it doesn't, the whole time. So I'm gonna get that working, but it's not that easy. You have to learn how to work with it, and you do look a little bit silly when you're walking. So anyways, today we're going to talk about dental veneers and dental crowns. Hello everybody who just joined. I'm Dr. Minu from Melbourne, and I talk about teeth, which I guess you know because you follow me. So if you had any comments, write down below. We are going to drive in a second from our house to Chadstone shopping center to get a bag, and I'm utilizing the time in the car, making my poor husband suffer and listen to this, to tell you what's the difference between veneers and crowns. If you have any questions, comment below. Now I'm gonna start, so people who join later, they can, watch it. I'll share this. So what is the difference between crowns and veneers? First of all, I was just telling one of my colleagues yesterday that it's the world has become so small because of all of these social media. So if you need a treatment done, if before you even need a treatment done, you can Google and you have so many ideas and you're like, yes, I know I have these symptoms and this is what I need. So that'll make it a bit difficult for your practitioner to start fresh and tell you, no, actually you have these options and this is the benefit and disadvantage of each one of them. That's one thing. Second of all, the problem is that you already decided what you want and you don't really listen to your practitioner. But anyways, people sometimes come to me and they want veneers, which is the layer that you put on the surface of the tooth to make it look different. So I had a patient who asked me a very good question yesterday. Why veneers? Like, what do they do? Veneers make your teeth look different. You don't have to do them at all. It's a cosmetic thing. It has, if done correctly, certain amount of damage to your teeth, but very, very controlled. Everything has risks and damages anyways. And so many people, I think, would benefit from it. Sorry, that was the AC making noise. Would benefit from it when they're psychologically, unhappy with their teeth, with the looks of them. If you have any questions, please put down below. Comment and I'll answer. But it's something that when people ask me, do you think I need veneers? Nobody needs veneers. It's like asking, do I need a nose job? I mean, unless you can't really breathe, you don't need anything cosmetically done to your teeth, to your nose, right? So veneers are not necessary. They are purely cosmetic. There are, if done correctly, controlled small damages to your teeth. And what else? My problem is that people have watched all these videos online and they're so scared and they come sometimes, or they can benefit from it because of the issue they have with their teeth. Let's say they have genetically brown teeth, stained teeth, they have, genetic issues with their enamel, for example, and they really are self-conscious. So they ask me, what can I do to, change the looks of my teeth? Not Hollywood smile, just natural teeth, and it will improve their confidence a lot. First of all, first thing I recommend, and I think it's being recommended nowadays more and more by dentists, is to have a psychology appointment. Talk to somebody, to a therapist. I would recommend have 1 or 2 appointments. Just make sure that this is what you want, because there's no going back from it. Again, I have to use the example of doing a nose job. Let's say you do a nose job for only cosmetic reasons. You don't like the looks of your nose anymore. It is very hard to make it look like how it used to look. Almost impossible. So when we do veneers, we'll remove a layer from the surface of your tooth. That layer is not coming back. It's not growing back. So do not think that I'll do this and like fake nails, I'm gonna take them off. That's one thing. Second thing, I heavily recommend talk to a psychologist. Not because you're doing this, hence, you know, you have issues. No, not at all. I've done many cosmetic things to my face, but just somebody who's not the dentist, who cannot be biased about this treatment, who can talk to you about it and say, listen, why do you want to do this? Do you think you're going to think differently later on? Do you think you're going to be... Sorry, I don't understand that comment. Devil. Nice name. Do you think you know you're gonna feel differently about yourself? Because you probably are not, and confidence in something from inside. But I also understand, as a, for example, woman who are into a little bit of cosmetic surgeries and all that, you can benefit from it, and you can get rid of that thing that's nagging in the back of your head, right? Now, the second thing is, there are these videos, oh my God, online, of people who go to a practitioner that definitely, and listen, I am a person who never talk behind other practitioners' back. This is just bad practice, and obviously I'm not gonna name names. I don't even know anyone who does this, but I can see some people who go to a different practitioner and, good morning, and they get their teeth shaved down to pegs, very small, like it's called the shark teeth trend. And as soon as it's on TikTok, of course it's good, it has to be done, right? So they shave their teeth, and they're gonna put on crowns. Now that's what this live is about. What's the difference between crowns and veneers? Do you shave my teeth when you do veneers? Why would I shave my natural healthy teeth? Go. Where do I go? Chadston.
You want to go Chadston?
Yes. Sorry. If that's where we were going.
Yeah, well, I gave you a choice between the city or Chadston.
Chadston. All right. Sorry. So, that's what I'm going to talk about now, which is, I think, something that really confuses people. Doesn't matter where you go to get this dental work done, as long as it's a registered... As long as it's a registered practitioner in the country that you have easy access to. What do I mean? People do dental tourism, right? Let me know in the comments if it's wiggling too much. They do dental tourism. So they go, let's say I live in Australia, they go to a different country that is cheaper, because in Australia everything is super expensive, and I get it, but then incomes are higher. So anyways, let's not get into that. They go to a country that's cheaper and they get all their teeth done. They get breast enhancement, they do nose jobs. The only thing I would say about that, and I am an overseas trained dentist, so I was trained and studied in Europe, so I have nothing against overseas dentists. They are fantastic practitioners all around the world. You just have to have easy access to that country. What if a veneer breaks, pops out? It happens to me. Rare, it's very rare, but I remember the last person whose veneer came out and I had to re-cement it and find out what was the problem to be able to fix it for them. If that person couldn't come back to me, they had to go to a different dentist who had no idea what I've done. They had to figure it out on their own, and then probably everybody would blame the first dentist, because why did this thing come out? Which is normal, it happens. That's why you have a warranty. That's why there are risks involved. So that's what I would recommend. If you're doing work done, go to a practitioner who's registered, who's trustworthy. You've seen their work, maybe online or, you know, on their patients, and you can get access to, again, that's the most important thing. Second, for no cosmetic reason your teeth have to be shaved down to pegs. That just doesn't make sense. Whoever does that to you is making a mistake. It's bad practice, as long as the teeth are healthy. What does that mean? Let's say I have healthy teeth, I don't have many fillings, which I kind of do, but my teeth are healthy and I just want to get veneers done to have my teeth really white, or I don't like them that they're really short, stuff like that, right? If somebody comes and shaves every single tooth I have into pegs and put on crowns, that's just bad practice. That's just basically removing a lot of tooth structure. And why do some people do that? Because they want to put a crown on, because that stays longer. To what expense? You're cutting half of my tooth away. This restoration is gonna last for the next 10-15 years. I'm young. In 15 years time, I'm gonna again have them removed because, you know, they're broken, they're stained, whatever, they're old, and I'm gonna get new crowns done. Somebody's gonna cut my teeth again a little bit more because it happens when you remove veneers or crowns. So that's the only thing I would say. Do not believe these videos that you see online of somebody doing, you know, influencer work, usually at a different country that they're from, because, you know, they're paid to, and the regulations on health and stuff are not as tight maybe for them. And I'm at this stage, I'm just guessing. And their teeth are like beaver teeth. Don't believe them. They're very young. In 10 years time, they're probably going to do another video showing you that they regret it. So what do you want? You want a dentist who would do minimal preparation, almost least invasive or non-invasive veneers. Veneers means they will only remove a layer from the surface of the teeth outside, not under, not inside, not on the sides. I hope that makes sense. I think this is a very important message to put out there, because a lot of people don't know that. They either just accept the fact that their teeth are going to be chopped, or they don't go toward veneers because they're so scared of this happening to them, which rightly so. If you have any questions, I'm going to hang around for the next few minutes. Let me know in the comments because I can respond. If not, in a few minutes, I'm going to end the live. Do you have any questions? Do you want veneers?
Particularly.
He doesn't.
Can I ask a question?
Yes,
genuinely though. But if there is a country that's doing this shark teeth thing, then does this come back down to the local regulations? Because they're doing it for a reason. Is it cheaper to do it that way?
No, I just said it stays longer. So why does a practitioner or a dentist would shave your teeth more if it doesn't need it, right? Your tooth only needs to be shaved that much if it's an unhealthy, broken, has big fillings on it. Why would a practitioner do that? It's more work for them too, because the veneer is sticking to less amount of tooth. The crown is hugging the tooth around, so it's gonna last longer, which is a good thing for you as a patient, right? But on the other hand, at what cost? If the veneer is done properly, it'll also last a very long time, same maybe as crowns. So if the dentist has the knowledge, puts the knowledge in use, and properly do a preparation, they don't need to cut a lot of tooth structure. Does that give answer to your question?
Love it.
Love it. Any further questions?
No, great, thank you.
He doesn't have more questions. Do you guys? Because I'm waiting for questions. It's a hot day. Alright, seems like there's no more questions. It was nice talking to you, and I'll see you in the next one.